Hello everybody and welcome back. We are here for week 47 of the Altered Index 2024 challenge. This is the challenge that I'm running in my Facebook group, Non-Stop Papercrafts, and this is also being hosted in the Junk Journaling for Everyone Facebook group. Each week I release 3 prompts and I am altering an index card because I have lots and lots of them. But you are welcome to use whatever it is that you have. So you can cut down scrapbook paper if that's what you want to use. Some people are doing them on tags. Some people are doing them on Rolodex cards. Some people are doing them direct into an art journal. It's entirely up to you. I created this challenge just as a way basically for me to start using up some of my supplies and some of the tools and stamps and dies and everything that I have. So the 3 prompts for this week. We have metallic as the colour. We have maps as the thing. And the word is inventive. So there are 3 prompts: inventive, maps and metallic. So as usual, I have pulled a few things together just to kind of get some ideas going and to obviously just make this video a little bit quicker. This is my template just so I know that where my tabs are going. So number 47, I'm going to be using this 3rd tab. So I'm just going to put that to the side so I've got that ready. Now, because maps was one of the prompts, I've got this travel pad. It was only a cheap one, as you can see. It was £1 in the works here in the UK, and it's got lots of gorgeous different travel papers. I have used a lot of this, so there's not very much of it left. But some of it is just like a script. Then you've got some like old brown paper. And then you've got some with different sort of compasses and anchors on. You've got different coloured maps. You've got some in purples, blues. You've got, again, some more of that script. Really love this page with all the different stamps on. Again, different maps. But yeah, like I said, I've used a lot of this. There's not much of this booklet left, just a few pages. And what I have done is I have cut out a circle from one of the map pages, and then I've used one of the other pages, which is going to become my background because I really liked the colours on this. And what I was kind of thinking is, obviously with maps, again, I was thinking of travel. And inventive, I must admit, I kind of struggled with as a word, but I was thinking, well, inventive could be how I kind of portray my idea. So I'm going to put a brad in here. And this is going to spin, and that's kind of my inventive part. So I'm using the word inventive more as my theme rather than the word necessarily that's going to be on the page. But I'm going to have this lovely lady here. So this is one of the stickers that I have from my stash. As I said, trying to use up some of my stash. And I was thinking of having one of these quotes because there's lots in here that I could possibly use actually. But I was thinking of, where is it? Well, I could either go with no journey is too great if you find what you seek. You've also got collect beautiful moments. Lots and lots of different things here. See possibility everywhere. Adventure is worthwhile. Because what I was thinking is this girl could be like me, wanting to travel. I do enjoy traveling. I do enjoy going and visiting different places. So I thought what I would do is have this as kind of like a spinning wheel, and then there are different places that I would like to visit. So that's what I'm going to have. So let's try and sort this out. So as I said, I've cut this out of the circle. I've also got it backed onto some card just to kind of make it a little bit stiffer. And then I've used a different die. It's actually a label die, just to kind of get that hole so that obviously we can see the writing. And then on this piece, and it's really faint, you might not be able to see it very well on the camera, but all I did is, after punching my hole in the centre, I kind of lined it up and I've drawn around this shape, and then I've moved it so it's pointing north, and again I've drawn around it. So I've got 4 of these rectangles here. As I said, you may not be able to see them very well on camera, but it's just so I know where to write. So I'm going to write in 4 destinations. I'm going to use just a fine liner pen. Now, I did have a little think about what sort of places would I like to visit, so I did write some down. Please excuse the bright pink post-it, but I'd really love to go and see the Egyptian pyramids. I'd really love to go and see Greek temples. I've always wanted to go and see the Northern Lights. Now I know that they've got a really posh name and I cannot for the life of me think what it is, and I'm quite sure I probably wouldn't be able to spell it either. So I've gone with the Northern Lights. I really want to go to the Louvre in Paris. I've been to Paris, but I did actually miss out on going there. I went to the Eiffel Tower, but yeah, the Louvre is somewhere I'd really love to go. I'd love to go to Rome. Again, I have been to Rome. I went on a school trip, so I've visited the Colosseum. I've been to the Vatican City, but as it was a school trip, I obviously had pupils there, so it would be nice to kind of go at my own leisurely pace and do a bit more exploring really with my family. And I'd also really love to go to Australia. I've never been to Australia. So I would like to go and visit there as well. So these were just some of the places that I kind of came up with, or things I'd like to go and see. So I thought I'd pick 4 of them and pop them in. So let's have a think. So I think the Louvre definitely, and Rome. So let's go with Rome in the middle of this one. Now my handwriting is not the best, so I'm just going to do my best. All right, let's turn it this way. What should we have next? The Louvre. And I do apologise if there's anybody French watching and I'm completely butchering how you pronounce Louvre. Is it Louvre? Louvre. And then what else have we got? Australia, definitely. And let's have a think. I'm going to put, I think, the Northern Lights. Right, I'm just going to be careful because I don't want to smudge Rome. So I'm just going to put that over there, just in case this is a smudgy pen. The Northern, oops, can't spell, Northern Lights. Okay, so I'm just going to let that dry a second because this is quite an inky pen and I don't want that smudging. So that's that. Now for my metallic part, I have again got a cogs. Again, I was thinking inventive. You invent, you might build something. So I was thinking of putting the metallic cog there. The only thing I'm now thinking is that that cog might be in the way of some of my writing. But I think it's going to be okay. I don't think it's going to matter too much. So I'm now just thinking which brad. Yep, that one's long enough. So again, I've got a metallic brad or a silver looking, metallic looking brad. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to stick that background onto a piece of card. I do like to, these index cards that I've got, they're so flimsy. They're just cheap ones that I got from the pound shop here in the UK. So I'm going to put it onto some card just to make it a little bit stiffer, especially because we've got a turning element. So I kind of want this to make sure that it's stable. So yeah, I'm going to glue this onto here, then I'll punch the hole before I actually stick it onto here. So let's do that bit by bit. But yeah, because I've done a lot of the prep work beforehand, this is going to be another quick video, but I think people kind of appreciate that these are quite short videos, these challenges. So I'm going to pop that down on there. Oh, just make sure that's lined up properly. That's better. Right, and then we can punch the hole. Now I need to get my big crocodile for this one because it's quite far in and my little crocodile doesn't quite reach in there, so I have to get the big bite out. So this is the big bite if anybody hasn't seen it, and as you can see it's absolutely huge. I mean, fair enough, you are zoomed in a little bit, but it barely fits under the camera. So I'm just going to try and line this up and punch a hole. There we go, so let's punch that hole for me. And then I'm thinking I might just give this a little bit of an ink around the outside. Because even though I used exactly the same dye, I seem to have a bit of a white edge for some reason. And I might just go a little bit inside here as well. There we go, like that. Right, oops, runaway dauber. Let's put that down. Right, let's see how this looks with the cog. I mean, obviously if the cog doesn't work, then I don't have to use the cog, because metallic I've got on the split pin anyway. So we'll just kind of see. So I've got Rome, the Louvre, Australia, the Northern Lights. I mean, it's very close to the lettering, but it's not in the way to a point where you can't read what the letters are. So I'm quite happy with those. So I'm just going to take that off for just a second, because obviously where I've drawn around you can see lines everywhere. So I just want to rub those out very quickly. Right, okay, so that's that all rubbed out. Now we can attach these again. I'm going to pop this back on and split it open. Okay, so then we're going to have this young lady, and then obviously we want the words, so we just need to think about what we're going to have. Okay, I might use a couple of parts here. So we've got adventure is worthwhile and keep moving forward, so I think I'm going to have both of those. Oh, actually, before I take that off, I'm just going to stick that back there a second. I'm going to pop her down. Now, yes, she does have a white border. No, I don't care. So, you know, you can obviously ink these if you don't like the white border, or trim around them, but that really doesn't bother me. So I'm not too fussed. So I'm just going to stick her down. But I really liked her because she looks like she's kind of like walking, doesn't she, and off an adventure somewhere. Let's get a pair of scissors just to trim this down a little bit. Oh, I've still got cheesecloth stuck on there from the last video. Right, I've got to stick it this way just so I can kind of see if it's straight or not. So adventure is oh, that wasn't straight, never mind. Adventure is worthwhile. Where was it? Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Okay, so adventure is worthwhile, keep moving forward. Okay, I quite like that. And then obviously we've got the different places that I would like to visit. And that spins really nicely and easily, actually, so I quite like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? So let's get this stuck down onto this card then. And that's nice, actually, because that will hide the split pin. The only thing I'm going to do is just give it a little bit of a tape. Just holds it in place a little bit better. Oh, got all fluff caught in it, never mind. Not going to see that. So then I'm just going to line that up on there. Excellent. Right, and then don't need that map. We just need to get the number 47 on there. So I need my template back in. I said it was going on the third one, didn't I? So I'm going to use the smaller glue bottle. Just going to put some on the front just so I can line it up. And then fill in the rest. Okay, so there is my card 47. So we had maps, inventive and metallic. So I have my map on my disc and the different places that I would like to visit. The inventive part is the fact that we've got the cog, so the idea of inventing and building, plus hopefully it's an inventive way of revealing the different places I'd like to visit. And metallic, again, we've got the cog and the brad there as well. So adventure is worthwhile, keep moving forward. And then we've got our young lady there off on her travels. So I'm really happy with that card. I hope that you have found some inspiration here. I can't wait to see your cards. It's always brilliant seeing how you interpret these prompts as well. Please make sure that you use the hashtag AlteredIndex2024 whenever you are posting. There are lots of people that are now following this hashtag, so lots of people will be able to find you and see what you have created. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you all in the next crafty video. Bye for now.